As soon as the man opens his lunchbox, he is surprised. He cannot understand how such a luxurious meal of 3 dishes and roti could be so cheap. Happily, he finishes the food. Afterward, a delivery driver picks up the empty lunchbox and returns it to its real owner. The woman feels happy on seeing the empty lunchbox because, for the first time, her husband had finished the entire meal. With joy, she tells her upstairs neighbor about it. But what she didn't know was that the food she lovingly cooked every day wasn't being eaten by her husband, but by a stranger. India's unique Dabawala system has been praised even by Harvard professors. The delivery man collects lunchboxes from each home and, after changing several modes of transport, first cycle, then train, and finally pushing a handcart on foot, delivers them to the right destination. Despite such a difficult process and unbreakable dedication, the chances of mistakes are very rare. But unfortunately, Ila's lunchbox had been delivered to the wrong place. Seeing the empty box, Ila feels that her usually indifferent husband might finally be changing. So that evening, she gets dressed up and waits for him, but her husband doesn't even look at her. Disappointed, Ila softly asks, "How was the food today?" The husband replies, "The cauliflower was delicious." Ila is stunned because she hadn't cooked cauliflower at all. Meanwhile, Sajan goes to the tiffin service to ask who had cooked the food that day. The cook says, "I made it." Sajan replies, "The food was delicious." The cook is astonished because it was the first time anyone had praised his cooking. That night, Sajan looks at his own dull, tasteless dinner and remembers the delicious lunch he had eaten in the afternoon. The next day, in the office, he eagerly opens his lunchbox. This time, along with the food, there was also a letter inside. It said, "Thank you for finishing my meal." Ila already knew her food had been delivered to the wrong person, but still, she felt happy. Sajan is astonished after reading the letter. He cannot understand why a stranger would lovingly cook such delicious food for him every day. That evening, Ila finds a letter in the empty lunchbox. It read, "There was too much salt in the food today." Ila becomes angry and tells her upstairs neighbor about it. The neighbor gives her chilies and suggests teaching the man a lesson. The next day, Sajan again receives Ila's lunchbox. As soon as he takes the first bite, his tongue burns from the chilies. That's when he realizes this is revenge. That evening, Ila notices that despite adding so many chilies, the lunchbox was once again empty. Sajan thought Ila would now stop sending lunch, but the very next day, he again received a lunchbox with another letter inside. Sajan's kind responses gradually touched Ila's heart. Through this ordinary lunchbox, two strangers slowly began to develop an extraordinary bond.